Katy Perry has always been a beacon of bold, unfiltered emotion in the world of pop music, transforming personal heartaches into anthems that resonate with millions. Her latest release, the poignant single Bandaids, is no exception. This track dives deep into the raw vulnerability of a relationship's dissolution, one that fans have long speculated ties directly to her on-again, off-again romance with actor Orlando Bloom. At 41, Perry isn't shying away from the spotlight of her own pain. Instead, she's wielding it like a lantern, guiding others through their own shadows of heartbreak. The song's release on November 6 marked not just a musical milestone but a therapeutic exhale for the singer, who has spent months wrestling with the decision to bare her soul so publicly. In a candid Instagram post dated November 9, Perry opened up about the internal battle that preceded Bandaids hitting the airwaves. "I struggled for months with the idea of putting this song out," she confessed, her words laced with the kind of honesty that has defined her career since her breakout days with hits like "I Kissed a Girl" and "Hot and Cold." Vulnerability for Perry isn't a fleeting pose, it's a deliberate choice, one that carries the weight of years in the industry where every lyric is dissected under a microscope. "Even after all these years, it can be scary to be vulnerable," she continued, acknowledging the fear that grips even the most seasoned artists when it comes to exposing their most tender wounds. But Perry's message transcends her personal narrative. It's an olive branch to anyone navigating similar storms. "Hopefully the lyrics of this song resonate with someone going through what I have been through, and maybe they won't feel so alone and will find the strength to keep going like I have." At its core, Bandaids is a sonic autopsy of a love that Perry poured everything into, only to watch it fray at the edges. The song chronicles the exhaustion of trying to mend what's irreparably broken, using the metaphor of bandages as a futile attempt to cover emotional scars. "Hand to God I promise I tried," Perry belts in the opening verses, her voice cracking with the authenticity of someone who has truly laid it all on the line. The lyrics paint a picture of relentless effort. "There's no stone left unturned / it's not what you did, it's what you didn't / you were there but you weren't." These lines cut deep, evoking the ghosting presence of a partner who is physically near but emotionally distant, a theme that echoes the complexities of high-profile relationships under constant public scrutiny. Perry and Bloom's story began in 2016, a whirlwind romance between two A-listers known for their larger-than-life personas. She, the queen of candy-coated pop with a flair for theatrical performances. He, the swashbuckling pirate from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, with a spiritual depth drawn from his adventures in yoga and philanthropy. Their engagement in 2019 was a fairy tale moment, announced with a custom ring that symbolized their blended worlds. But fame's glare often amplifies private fractures, and by June of this year, whispers of a split turned into confirmations. The couple, who share a 5-year-old daughter named Daisy Dove, prioritized co-parenting amid the headlines, a testament to their maturity despite the messiness. The music video for Bandaids amplifies the song's visceral impact, serving as a visual diary of self-inflicted wounds in pursuit of lost love. In one harrowing scene, Perry drops her engagement ring down a garbage disposal while washing dishes, a mundane act turned metaphor for how domesticity can unravel the grandest commitments. Desperate to retrieve it, she plunges her hand into the blades, emerging bloodied and broken. This isn't mere dramatics, it's Perry embodying the recklessness of clinging to a sinking ship. Subsequent clips show her inflicting further harm, slamming doors on fingers, stumbling into sharp objects, each injury a stand-in for the cumulative toll of unmet expectations. The imagery is stark, almost masochistic, forcing viewers to confront the cycle of hope and hurt that defines so many endings. Yet, amid the anguish, Perry infuses Bandaids with a thread of redemption, particularly through her reflections on motherhood. Daisy Dove, born in August 2020 during the height of the pandemic, became the unexpected silver lining in their union. "If I had to do it all over again / I would still do it all over again," Perry sings, her voice softening as a daisy flower blooms on screen, a subtle nod to their daughter's name and the fragile beauty that emerged from chaos. "The love that we made was worth it in the end." This sentiment underscores a profound lack of regret. For Perry, the romance's legacy isn't its failures but the life it created. It's a perspective shaped by her journey from teenage Christian recordings to global superstardom, where she's learned that love's value isn't measured in permanence but in its capacity to foster growth. Bloom, for his part, has echoed this grace in public forums. During a September 5 appearance on the Today Show, the 48-year-old actor radiated optimism about their post-split dynamic. "We're gonna be great," he assured viewers, his tone steady and sincere. "I'm so grateful. We've got a beautiful daughter. He distilled their bond to its essence: it's nothing but love. This mutual respect isn't performative, it's the foundation of effective co-parenting in Hollywood's fishbowl. Both Perry and Bloom have shielded Daisy from the media maelstrom, focusing instead on stability, playdates, school routines, and shared holidays that prioritize her joy over adult grudges. Perry's willingness to dissect her breakup publicly aligns with her evolution as an artist. Albums like Witness, 2017, and Smile, 2020, already hinted at this introspective turn, blending pop polish with confessional lyrics. Bandaids feels like the culmination, a track that could anchor her next era. Fans have flooded social media with stories of how the song mirrors their own battles: divorces, ghostings, the slow bleed of emotional labor. One listener tweeted, "Katy just voiced the therapy session I've been avoiding for years." Another shared, "That line about being there but not there? My ex in a nutshell." Thank you for the Band-Aid even if it's temporary. But what makes Band-Aids more than a breakup ballad is its universality. Perry isn't just mourning Bloom, she's elegizing the illusion of perfect love peddled by rom-coms and Instagram filters. In an industry rife with quick rebounds and NDAs, her transparency is revolutionary. She grapples with the paradox of gratitude and grief, thankful for the highs that produced Daisy, yet weary from the lows that demanded endless forgiveness. The song's bridge, "Got so used to you letting me down / no use trying to send flowers now / telling myself you'll change, you don't / Band-Aids over a broken heart," captures this exhaustion with poetic precision, a reminder that some fixes are cosmetic at best. As Perry promotes Band-Aids, interviews reveal layers beyond the lyrics. She spoke of late-night writing sessions, scribbling in journals by candlelight, channeling frustration into melody. Collaborators describe her intensity in the studio, layering vocals until they echoed her fractured heart. The production, sparse piano under swelling strings, mirrors this intimacy, stripping away the fireworks of her earlier work for something more chamber pop intimate.